Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a match on the Dunker Church, the community's favorite Antietam map, and with that being said, I hope you enjoy this broadcast. Here we are with a Dunker Church match. You have as Guardian Eagle, who is myself, announcing this round with Vastal. How are you doing, Vastal?
I'm doing quite great. Happy to see another Dunker Church game.
Yes, for sure. Dunker Church, the community's favorite Antietam map. It'd be very, very interesting to see. The usual approach for the Union is to go down this right side, push up this snake fence that we're going by, beat the Confederates at this corner, push into the woods, and get behind them. Because once the Union gets in that woods, they can go anywhere. It's chaotic, especially in pubs. It's like west and east woods. It's crazy. Confederates' job, they cannot let the Union get anywhere past this road. And if they do, they need to pull back to their main and force the Union to cap the point so they can regain tickets as quickly as they can. And Union doing the day-old strategy, going really far down the right side. Their whole team. Confederates, on the other hand, they have a group pulling off really far to the back and another group in the middle. Let's look at the officers right now. We have... How do you even say that? I'm sorry, I butchered your name.
Eagle does not know what Polish people are.
No.
Stay behind the guns.
I love Poland, though. I took a history class, but they're getting wiped. Polish history is great. These guys are fighting infantry already. But in the meantime, let's check out the Union officers. We have Creeper and Cornwallis, both from the 7th Ohio, leading together. We also have Faven from 6th Wisconsin and Beamon from 30th. They're sprinting to that corner, and in the meantime, Confederate officers, we have Dishonor from the JB. We have Walsh from JB. We have 8, which is a Pubby officer, and we have Fusewell Jackson from the 2nd Mississippi. We do have some Confederates. They are able to get away somehow. But Confederates weren't able to get up to this corner, and that's pivotal. Because Union can set these flags here and just keep getting respawns if their men die. Confederates do have some cover here, though. They do have these nice rocks. But Union just needs to charge and be aggressive in terms of numbers. Confederates have 5 more men. One more officer is, we have Rip Van Winkle here leading the artillery. What regiment is that? 1st IF?
You ready to swab it?
Have you heard of the IF?
I have not. Right now, I'm conscious. Oh yeah, there we have it. Wait, why are they peeling off to the left? That's an interesting strategy. I would have just went straight forward with the other company, right into that stone position.
So yeah,
let's see what he does with this.
Yeah, they're going into the woods more. They're not really being shot at, but they're able to use the cover of the woods. They're getting behind the woods. Maybe they won't charge at them right away. More Union coming in as well. Not maybe, kind of. But now they're taking shots at the Confederates from behind in the woods. They do have some cover. They're not really using it effectively, though. And now Confederates are counter-charging them. No, they're charging, not counter-charging. They are charging them. Confederates can't let them in the woods, so they're charging them out right now. Not a terrible idea. But Union did a good job of being
the
aggressive.
Other Union company is just not charging. They're only now charging. They wasted an opportunity. They took far too long.
David's trying to get his men to charge, but they're very hesitant, or they just can't hear him, which again is a possibility with pub matches. And because of that, these guys are coming in so trickled. There's a lot of them, but they're trickling in.
If the other CSA company's smart, they're going to immediately come back to reinforce this, and that would be an entire Union push blunted.
Well, they're holding out in the woods, but I don't think it really even matters.
It matters for casualties, because the more numbers you have in one place, the less you actually take to kill the enemy faster.
It's true. Confederates just need to sit back and shoot these guys. They cannot charge out and take out lines right now. Or skirmish from that matter. Union getting pushed completely off. We have the drummer boy here. Look at him drum. Look at him go.
Signaling the charge. CSA rebels, Rambos, dedicating themselves to the cause of Ramboing and getting their team less tickets.
I'm fucking gone, mate.
The howitzer wants that flag. He's gonna get it. He really wants this flag.
Where the fuck do I go, man?
Turn around, wait friendlies. We can back to us.
Might as well die over here.
Oh!
Fuck you, rebel.
Why did he get stuck in the bush?
Fuck your mom.
He got stuck in the bush.
So let's take a look at what Union's doing now, saying that they pretty much just got wiped.
They are at Maine. We did not look at this Union officer. It is Luke H.
Alright, that was
An artillery genius, he must be. How many do we have in artillery this day?
That is a good question. So, Confederates have 10 more men. That's kind of surprising. I thought out of the balance would kick in. Oh my goodness, the guy's 10 down with. But we have 14 on artillery for Union, and we have 9 for the Confederates.
Just what I love to see, being outnumbered and having more artillery, so even more outnumbered, and trying to push. Very cool.
It's going to be very hard for them to break, especially if you have rambles like these. It's not a lot, but every bale, gun, stick counts.
It's just a couple, like a couple dozen yards in front of the church. Okay, this is.
okay.
I
The
can
range
hit
should
him.
be
I can
in.
hit him. I can hit
Just
him.
adjust it left or right.
We have
I'm gonna get the trail.
This is the round
We have-
table.
The range should be
5
good.
guys deliberating on
Be around
one
350,
gun about
340.
what to do with it.
Whoa,
5
that's
men
close.
working on
That's
one
what we're worried
gun
about.
is very
I see a
ineffective.
smoke.
They should have
Yeah,
at
that's what we're
most
trying to
2
hit.
on a gun,
Alright, you guys
in
fire
my
when you're
opinion.
ready.
1 to
Okay,
2
I need
guys.
Yes.
yardage. It's 360, right?
Let's go see what this shot
Little
does.
less, 350,
I wanna-
340.
Probably 350.
Once you stop.
349. There we go. Pull it.
Close enough.
We're firing.
Oh, yeah, let's go over to the result. Let's see what the result of this shot is.
Did they shoot it? I know they haven't yet. No, that was the other group. Fire the gun!
Nothing.
So the round table has failed again. But no, I mean, they like, it's not a terrible spot. However, there's nobody there. How effective, like, they're using 2. Oh, Union, I like this. I like it.
Oh, please tell me this is canister. If that CSA already has canister, that'll actually make it worth it.
Yeah. Union realizing that the Confederates are bulking up in the woods, are going more towards the center. We do have, I think this is, I know, but it's Faven having his guys push up here. These guys are trying to get the flag. The rest of the Union, I like this. They're pushing up the middle. This corner position is very huge on this map to get because it's just a nice defensive position from all fronts. Let's see. Will the artillery be
That's a
able
lot
to
of
do
artillery crew to wipe. I would go straight in on that. That's juicy.
Yeah, Bob.
I got a couple kills there.
We should just run. Just run.
I think that was 2, yeah. Those are probably skirmishes.
Go for the
That was
artillery.
actually kinda worth
Please
it.
go for the artillery. Union hitting engage.
And we have outliners that are getting killed by the arty crew. He's more concerned about getting his flags, which makes sense. But you can kill an arty crew.
Go for the arty
capable
kill.
of that.
And then you can hold here on the corner and force the Confederates to come. That was a Union team kill on artillery. I think that guy died to our Union artillery.
Like,
But
they need to get their flags, but what they should have done is wipe the arty, then run to your flags. It does not take very long to wipe our arty crew.
exactly. But Union's now spreading out here. Faven and his guys are falling back. I think Beamon is over there as well. We have the 7th Ohio guy leading guys in the woods. They don't have an officer
They have
though.
no officers, yeah. What's the idea with that?
Creeper charging in by himself. His men do not seem enthused to do that. Confederate artillery is pushing out to get some shot. Oh my goodness. This
Oh, if this guy has a Lamont, he's going to have a field day behind them.
Can you tell what type of gun he has?
Oh, no, Colt Navy. Or Colt Army.
Hey, baby, I like demand your surrender.
Confederate setting
And
engage.
congratulations, you who gave your team just that little push to go to engage. Congratulations, artillery officer.
So, Faven took his men from all... No, Beamon. Faven's not here. But they went from all the way on the right, all the way over here. But speaking of the right, What do we have going on here? We have Dishonor in the JB. Is this the other JB officer? Yep. Half the Confederates are pushing up the right here. Again, this is an interesting move. And where is the Union going from their spawn? Why does it look like there are always more Confederates on the field than the Union? The other Confederate group is beginning to push forward as well. What the heck? So Confederates are pushing up to the middle here because you can see they have a nice snake and straight fence that they can hold on. And they could shoot at the Union. Which, where are they at? There they are. Look at them.
Company, hold fire, hold. Alright.
I see 3 fingers and a thumb. I don't see the pinky.
Howdy, family.
It's because the pinky's small.
It's
Alright,
wrapped
no,
around
You would
the
know
bugle.
that's small.
Yeah,
the pinky's
I'm
small.
sorry.
Move out with me, move out with me, move out with me.
Jesus.
Got roasted. But Confederates are being... this isn't a terrible idea. If you know there are no Union over here, and you know that they're over here, going on that position isn't a bad idea, especially if Union's on that defilade where that Confederate just shot. But, unfortunately, right as they get there, the Union is now trucking it all the way to the left side. That Union group that we saw going through the woods is now reappearing on the other side of the woods. This small Confederate force is falling back, realizing they won't win. I believe in you, Corded. Yeah, is this the 7th Ohio group? It is, Cornwallis. I don't know why they just went to the other side of the forest. Maybe they're like, hey, our teammates are reforming.
Oh, we've got a... Okay, CSA doing something very bold.
Keep moving.
They want
keep
blood.
moving. Double quick.
They could charge their artillery. Oh my
To the fucking right of us, right?
Does that, please tell me that was... I don't know what artillery that was, but I hope that was
Keep
better
moving,
artillery.
boys. Keep moving.
They're going. They want blood. If they turn around, they gotta see him.
Come back with me. Sprint back to the
Right back, Johnson.
Oh, they gotta see
Back
him.
to back to back.
Hold up on the snake fence. These are easy kills. There we go. So, Union, I like what Union's doing. Confederates, this is so risky. Especially when you're on a head-on tickets like
I
you
think
are.
the gambit's failed.
A lot of
Union just needs to disengage from the... Yeah, there it is. The gambit failed.
Union is
Brutal.
dealing a lot of casualties right now under the Confederates.
Let 'em up, boys. Let 'em up.
Dishonor's still alive, getting kills though with this pistol.
Let 'em up, boys. Let 'em up.
That's him out.
Keep shooting.
Walsh is going over. Okay.
Walsh, he probably doesn't have any ammo and gets destroyed.
Come here. Shoot that Yankee piece of shit. Yeah.
This looks like a Union are defending the Dunker Church.
Oh, is that Union coming in from behind?
It is a couple Union guys. They're gonna get killed in the end. More Unions coming in the distance here, but yeah, Confederates are gonna get wiped here. Nicely done by the Union, holding the line. More Union coming in to reinforce. We do have that small Confederate force that we saw retreating, holding up in this middle area, holding up on this fence as well, taking shots in the Union. Over here, though, we have Fusewell Jackson with a lot of men here, volleying into the distance. I think they missed nearly all those shots.
Yeah, masked volleys against a target behind a snake fence that's sort of at an awkward angle. No, it's not going to do much.
Yeah, let's look at it.
I'm trying to help you, motherfucker.
Those are,
There we go. Friendly's coming in.
that's not terrible shots.
Line, right down my line.
No, that's hard to see. They're shooting down the officer's line right now. I don't think they got any there.
Yeah, no, I didn't see a single flag.
A lot of
disappear.
those shots are going to the left. You can kind of see that by the dust picked up on the ground right there. But Union securing the far left side, and now they have free access to this woods. But Union's holding up for now. They're reforming their lines. Why do I hear shots? We have Rambos. Jesse James is taking a gun.
Because I'm fucking moving.
Hit him, Jesse.
What's the plan here, Jesse? Oh, what's that? There's more to your left, Jesse. Oh, you got to think fast.
No,
And you miss your shot. Well done, hot shot.
wow, he's dodging shots though. That Union officer really. He goes down. Who shot? Who shot? Who is this man? Good job,
Thank you,
creature.
alright.
Beautiful shots. Confederates got to be close to taking losses, especially after that failed gambit.
Yeah, like this. I'm changing my verdict. I used to think that Dunkirk Church was a mostly balanced map. You know, like a 55-45 swing, which is decent enough. But no, I think that this map is now extremely biased for you. You could make so many mistakes, and they still win.
It's always been Union bias. The more populated servers at 300 make it more balanced, especially in the favor of the CSA. I mean, if we're looking at this server, it's a larger size server. The power of demotion. When the person's on edge of being demoted, it can be tempting. Is this a Union or Confederate flag?
That's one of the Confederate flags that was dropped there after the Union pushed them.
Yep. Dang. So, we do have a Confederate group wanting to get aggressive here, led by Corded, but, yeah, no, they're getting wiped. There's only 6 of them there.
Oh, what's this that we got here?
We have Dishonor from the JB leading his about 10 men to flank the Union forces.
Get on the fence, boys. Independent fire on the fence.
They're so outnumbered right now.
Right behind them. Shoot them down.
What's the plan here? So you get up in the snake fence, you announce, I am here, I'm shooting at you.
Use the fence. They're reloading.
Are you hoping that they're going to pull back being dumb? But it's like, they have superior numbers, they just walk on you and stomp you.
So, Confederates, what they need to do, they go down and take losses. They need to fall back to their main, force the Union to cap, charge out, be aggressive, and take the point. But that's so hard to do in pubs, and that's not going to happen. They could try to force Union the final push, but as we could see, the Union is a whole stage ahead of the Confederates right now. Probably by a decent margin as well. And Union charging out this force and wiping them.
Yeah, I don't know what was the idea there. You're simply just going to get stomped on. They outnumber you nearly 3-1. They're just going to realize, oh, we outnumber you, we're just going to stomp you.
Exactly, and you have these Rambos in the woods. I don't know if they're trying to save flags or what, but like these are out of lines.
Alright, 70 seconds to your right. 70 seconds to your right.
See, those are out of lines. See, the thing about War of Rights, unlike other games, right, is in most games, one death means one death. In War of Rights, that is not the case. There are 3 stages. There's information, which is like these guys right here are standing up by each other. Their death is worth 1 death. Those Confederates that we saw charging in, like this fine gentleman here. He's Spranger. I think he's just trying to get the flag. Will he get it? No, he doesn't. But like that guy, that's not worth 1 death. That's worth 5 deaths. Because when you're out of line, your team loses 5 times the amount of tickets as information. So we like to say that information deaths are 1 ticket, out of lines are 5, and then there's in skirmishing, which means by your couple friendlies or you're crouching by a lot of friendlies, and you will be 3 tickets. So not all deaths are equal in War of Rights, which which I really like about this game, because it forces you to stay in bigger groups like that. Unless you want a Rambo, which, more power to you. Speaking of Ramboing.
Rambo's got the wall.
So, what's going on? Oh my god!
This guy's unstoppable, man. He just walks up. Oh my goodness. How far will we get? I don't know if he goes down. Any more? Nope. Union artillery getting a couple kills. Not a lot, but they're getting a couple. We hear shots happening. What's happening? A charge. Confederates are just like feeding tickets. We're like at Chuck E. Cheese right now, and you played your arcade games, and now you're feeding the tickets in the machine to get your total count. The Confederates are doing that right now. They're feeding in tickets. Union didn't take in losses though, but it's a couple minutes after the Confederates did. So, both Union just hit their 50% of their remaining tickets. The Union is ahead by a decent amount, especially if Confederates are just like charging in like this and then dying. Here come another group.
These skirmishers slash out of lines in the front of the formation. And then, oh my god, this is brutal for CSA.
They're flanking around the left side, boys. Come on, move to the left.
Hold this line, Joan. Hold this line.
Hold here, jump hold.
Do up, get back over to your right. Go back over to your right.
When I pub lead on Union, I love taking this position because CSA just charge you. They just charge you and charge you and charge you and charge you, and oh, what's that? Their last stand, and we're taking losses.
Exactly. Like, all these guys out here are skirmishing around a line. Maybe one of them is in formation. These Confederates up here, granted, they aren't dealing a lot of casualties, but again, they aren't taking casualties. So I really like what these guys are doing up here. If Union Artillery...
Looks like they're doing a massive vape over there.
If Union Artillery would just shift it over a little bit, they could get some juicy hits. I don't know if we'll see that, though. Who is forming up back here? We have 5th NC.
Like, who's telling those people what to do? Like, do those people know what they're doing right now? That's the other thing. Whenever you spread out like this, you don't know what you're doing. Oh, what are we doing?
Those guys know. These guys know what they're doing. They're in a reg. They are together. But these guys, no. These guys are doing a little skirmishing here. They're popping out some Union on the lines right now. But yeah, Union's not budging. Oh, we do have some Confederates. It's just Confederate Rambos is killing this game for the Confederates, and all those Confederate groups charging in, trying to retake this position. Bad idea. You're outnumbered because you have all those Confederates there. Maybe you don't know that, but even then, you gotta know your group isn't that big as the Union. And so by just charging in, you're feeding the Union tickets. So it really do be only a matter of time. And they got a kill. They got a kill. It's really just a matter of time for Confederates are breaking. Confederates actually are mostly converging up here on the point. Jackson's really taking over these guys.
Pick a dot, pick a dot.
I will say one thing about Feasible. He's very good at getting people to follow him. He can do that. He can get... His guys are not Ramboing in comparison to every other unit.
That's very, very true. He's a very charismatic leader. A lot of Union holding up here, but no officer.
It's pretty good. It's fucking hard to hit.
Alrighty, everyone. Could join them, or you could join the IBB. We're pretty dope.
Yeah, like...
They're just taking it.
I am a bud before life.
Oh, that's actually kind of clutch.
But I'd be down to join some organized shit.
That is pretty clutch.
We see some absolutely gangster regimental attempt to get pubs there. I was just... Yeah. So we have Union forming up in the middle here. They're just doing some rising volleys right as Confederates pull back. Let's see how effective this volley is. No kills. But if Union should just see Murphy, you messed up. Murphy, you messed up. I like what Faven's doing. They're just charging the outlines out. It'll keep the process going. So they're going to charge. They're going to get them on the lines. Confederates are breaking. These Union guys can get on the point right now.
Okay, everyone move over here.
Yeah, all they have to do...
Let's go, boys. Let's fucking go. Alrighty, everyone get to the top of the hill. Top of the hill, top of the hill, top of the hill. Top of the hill.
Oh, you better... Okay, what do you plan? What's the plan? Cream, you are a fool, a buffoon, and you should be stripped of all rights, privileges, and holdings. Move your guys up to the goddamn picket fence.
Go to the point!
Back to the damn blade, boys.
Go, you have a lot of people here. I mean, maybe they don't know that. What are we doing here, guys? Alright. So, we have Dishonor shifting his men all the way over here instead of going to the point. I don't know. Maybe you should go...
Is he trying to take the nipple?
Why wouldn't you just go straight for it then? Actually.
Yeah, no, he's trying to get to the side of these guys, so that makes more sense.
Yeah, it's not a terrible idea. You do have Confederates pushing out into the woods. They're feeding tickets by really doing this. Force the Union to come to you. Stop going to the fortified Union position.
Feasiwell's doing the right thing. He's keeping his guys back.
Do they see him? They don't see him yet.
On the fence to the north.
Nah, they do. Confederate's getting a couple hits there. Another one.
Get behind the step blade. Get behind the step blade. We are getting fucked up.
Oh, we got a Rambo. Come on. Oh, he almost killed him with the sponge. That would have been great. So Confederates charging in the middle right as Union volley. Led by Corded and Tamanji. They now realize that they're there, but Confederates have their loads, Union does not.
This could be big. This could hit... Well, I mean, Union still should win this, but this should balance things out a little bit. Or not. The guys stopped moving. Oh, they have a unit behind them anyway, so they... Yeah, this is brutal.
Wow. I mean, they probably knocked them down, but they also knocked themselves down. That was probably a good, even trade. So, Confederates are going to get wiped over there. On this front, though, they're falling back up to the nipple. That's
They might end up moving
nice
in on
position.
us. Everyone get ready.
Right, check.
I'm check.
So, in the officer-less group here is kind of vibing. They're not charging in. Maybe not a terrible idea because they don't have an officer. They can't organize as effectively. We are
How many do we have on already now?
We are 2/3 of the way through the game, gentlemen. Why is that shot there? In terms of artillery, we have about 18 Union guys and 8 on Confederate. So
brutal.
Maybe we'll give them the benefit of the doubt, right? Maybe it's just some guys hopped on right now and they're doing their first shots and they miss. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. So Cornwallis is now leading a group of men. I think they're the guys that got wiped over there. Possibly they're now falling back. To counter this movement here, we have the elite force of Dishonor in his large army moving in to prevent the Union. Unfortunately, I don't know if this large army will be able to stop the Union.
Listen, it's a road bump, okay?
Oh, it's a road bump. Yeah, these are just going to be some couple kills here. Couple nice out-of-line kills. Like, these guys up front, they just need to fall back. They need to fall back way sooner, because there's an auto-line. There's another auto-line. And assuming Union hits these shots, I don't think they're going to pursue. But, yes. Come on, Josh. Hit him. Shoot him, Josh. A hot waffle.
Listen to had a shot.
I think you missed. That's kind of a hard shot, though. You're sprinting for a while, right? Is this Union group moving? They are. Finally. Faven's taking his men through the woods. They're going to do a little sneaky sneak. Where is Jackson's group? Is this them?
It should be the ones near the point.
So we do have Jackson's group. They are all facing this way, and if you can't tell, they're coming from that way. But these guys are being distracted right now by Cornwallis's group. That is so many Confederates. That's a lot of people. That's giving me goosebumps. That's cool. They're moving in to react. Now the small Fusewell Jackson army and the small force from Spawn are combining to make even a smaller force. They will engage the Union. So that's a large force, right? It's not Friday yet. Never mind. We have a large force. But they're all moving in to stop Cornwallis. But if you don't know, if Union cap the point when Confederates on breaking, they win the game. The point of contention is right here, gentlemen. The point of contention is not there. So even though I like that the Confederates are sticking together, Faven's going to move his men here, and they're going to cap the point. These guys on the bottom of the hill are now moving up as well, now that they have an officer. Only a couple Confederates here. Union artillery getting a team kill, but I don't blame the artillery, right? You don't know your friendlies are there. They probably do now. Cornwallis's group charging into Dishonor's group. I don't know who's going to win that. I don't really care. Because the point of contention...
Why is Union not just throwing themselves on this cap? They're missing a great opportunity here.
Those guys are not on cap.
Yeah, but get on the cap. Guys, what are you doing?
The cap is here. No, maybe they're just holding. Maybe they're just trying to knock in the last stand. We don't know things, right? These Union's getting free tickets here by these artillery guys just spawning in right here. They need to get off artillery, but they probably won't. I mean, even in regimental matches, it's hard to tell an arty person to get off artillery, right? Especially if they enjoy it. But we have Confederates holding back in the woods. Are they shooting? Are they volleying?
Since they are so far, like, if they're, oh my god, it's getting the cap union.
Okay, I don't blame them. They're probably hitting T. Confederates still have full control of the point. Oh my goodness, I'm lagging. My apologies.
Are we back in business?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Alright. So, the good news is Confederates are in last stand. The bad news is my PC is lagging and my screen's going blank every 5 seconds. So yeah, my game just kind of like pooped out really, really badly. I don't know if you can tell, but it went bad. So, here are our thoughts for how this round went. Vastal, your thoughts? Why are there dead? Why are there Confederates in the background? This is so cursed. This is so cursed. Vastal, your thoughts?
My thoughts are, Stonewall Jackson is raised from the dead with an army of 100,000. He's marching on Washington as we speak. The sins of the North shall not be forgotten. That's my thoughts.
All right, thank you. This was a good round to watch up to this point. Well done by the Union, but this ending, man, nothing could top it. Unfortunately, we won't see the casualties. I don't even know how well this will come through on the thing if 100% of frames are skipped. With that being said, please like, comment, share, subscribe for more of Cursed War of Rights Part 2. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good night.